Back with another episode of Pottawattamie County Roots. Hi, I am Todd Studer. You recognize this young lady sitting over here. This is Rikayla Champlin, and she is a senior administrative assistant with the Sheriff's Department. Good to see you.
Good to see you again.
You are busy because it's July.
It is July, yes.
Every year in July, things kind of pick up for you.
They are. We are kicking off our Christmas in July promotion for Shop with the Sheriff. So it is our big fundraiser that we do annually. It's turned into an annual thing where we are asking the community and businesses for donations to help keep our fund sustainable for years to come.
How long have you been doing the Christmas in July portion of it?
We have been doing it for 2 years now. So last year was the first year that we did that. It seemed pretty successful, so we thought we would give that a go again this year. Sometimes donating at Christmas time is a little harder than this time of year. So we thought, what better than a Christmas in July promotion?
Does it help you with budgeting and things like that? Because obviously if you can get some donations in early, kind of helps a little planning, doesn't it?
It does help with planning, just to kind of see what we've got available, make sure that we're meeting our marks so that we can take those 50 kids shopping. So it does help, yes.
How much money does it take to put one of these events on successfully?
Our annual goal to raise is $20,000.
That's significant.
So it is significant, yes.
I remember seeing the pictures from last year with everything going on, and yeah, there were some pretty excited young people.
Yep. We take a large group of kids shopping. We take a total of 50 children. It's usually about 25 families, 50 children. We take kids from all 5 county school districts. So there's Riverside, AHSTW, Underwood, Tri-Center, and Trainer. So at the very beginning of the school year, we start contacting those schools, asking them for nominations of children. We ask each school district for 10. So that's how we get our 50 kids. And
also, if I remember correctly, that this was something for, in addition to, because the police department does the shop with the cop thing, but that's for Council Bluffs.
Yes.
Right? And you wanted to be able to make sure that the rest of the communities in the school
we want to make sure that those county districts are also being served. So we let Council Bluffs Police Department handle Council Bluffs. Carter Lake has Shop with the Cop over there in Carter Lake, and then we handle the county.
And how has the response been so far with the program?
I think it's been really good. We were able to surpass our goal last year. So that is always helpful in case you have a year that's not so great. So the more we can build that fund, the more we can make it sustainable for years to come. So that's the goal.
How do you make connections with the young people that are going to be part of the program? Is it through the schools? How do you do that?
So we contact the schools at the beginning of the school year. They start submitting names to us, and then we send packets home from school with those kiddos that the parents fill out and return to us. So that's how we start communicating with them, is through packets that we send home from school. We start making lists of different winter essentials that they need, some of their wish lists from Christmas, for some toys they might like or some fun things. And then we just kind of go from there. And then that morning, as the families come in, we greet them and get them checked in and make sure everybody's there and get everybody paired up and shopping.
And when that happens in December, when does that happen?
November.
In November?
Yes. So we go a little before Thanksgiving. Okay. We do it a little earlier just because they are needing those winter essentials, so the sooner we can get those to them, the better.
If you have a leak, a clogged drain, or even if you're planning a big remodel, Waldstein Plumbing in Council Bluffs has you covered. With fast, reliable service and expert craftsmanship, handling everything from small repairs to major installations. They're locally owned and trusted and take pride in doing the job right the first time. Residential or commercial, big or small, when plumbing problems strike, they're the ones to call. Visit waldsteinplumbing.com. Are you looking to grow your business or bring new jobs and investments to Southwest Iowa? Advance Southwest Iowa Corporation is the economic development organization for all of Pottawattamie County. Advance connects entrepreneurs, innovators, and established companies with resources, incentives, and strategic support to launch, expand, and thrive right here in our region. From site development to small business programs and community partnerships, Advance Southwest Iowa helps build a stronger local economy. Visit advancesouthwestiowa.com to learn more and get involved.
Yeah, it's It's such a great program, and for a number of different reasons. And I know we have visited about it before, that when you can get young people understanding that law enforcement is there to help,
Yep.
and it's there to be of service.
Yes.
And when you can establish that relationship early, carries over
Yes.
into adults.
It really does help these families see our officers in a different light. It helps see them as the good guys, the ones that are having fun with them, taking them through the store, shopping, looking at toys. We have, one of our detention sergeants every year that comes dressed as the Grinch. And the kids love that. She chases them around and steals their carts. And it's just a really fun, lighthearted morning that everyone gets to enjoy.
The flip side to this, though, is the officers and deputies that are
Yes.
out there. And usually, and we've talked about this too, that usually they're dealing with someone on their worst day,
Mm-hmm.
but not on this day.
That's right.
This day it can kind of feed the soul a little bit.
Yeah,
right?
it's important for them to have those positive interactions with the public too. Their interactions are not always great. They're, sometimes not a great light shed on them. And so this helps people see them in a different light. And it does give them those good positive experiences with the public that they also need.
Does it
Those
take a lot of
feel-good moments?
Does it take a lot of staff to do all of that?
It does. So for every child that shops, we want an employee to shop with them. So we have a need for at least 50 volunteers. Not just kids that are, shopping, not just people to pair with them, but people to run things up front, people to make sure things are running smoothly, people to be at the cash registers, bagging things, making sure that's all going smoothly, helping people out to their cars, getting them loaded. So there's a lot that goes into it. So we have a significant amount of volunteers that morning.
Don't you usually do this before the store opens? Is that right?
Yeah. Well, Target opens at 7. So
Okay.
our goal is to be shopping before 7 o'clock so that we're cleared out of that front area and there's not all of that chaos right as
Right.
people are coming in. So our goal is to get done shopping in an hour. So we're always out the door by 8.
So Christmas in July. What specifically is going on here? Where can people make donations, or what should they be looking out for?
Yep. So donations are done online on the Community Foundation for Western Iowa's website. There's a link to Share Iowa, and you can search Shop with the Sheriff right there and make a donation online. You can also donate in person at the office, 1400 Big Lake Road. Just stop in Monday through Friday, 8 to 4, drop off your donation in person. One new thing that we have rolled out this year is we are asking for corporate sponsors. This is new, but we feel like this could be a great opportunity. I've said the word sustainable a lot today.
Yeah.
We feel like this is a great opportunity to make this program sustainable for years to come. If we can get some of those larger donations to really help us keep that fund alive. So we're looking for gold, silver, and bronze sponsors. So $10,000, $5,000, $2,500. And with those sponsorships, there will be some perks. They'll receive some recognition on our website and social media. And we're also giving these sponsors the opportunity to come to the event.
Wow.
Which
Yeah.
that is definitely something different. We've never invited anyone from the public to come to the event, but as a sponsor, we would give a certain amount of tickets for each tier. And then they would be able to come and actually experience that with us that morning.
Well, what a great way because I know businesses, it's important, and especially in communities our size, all the way around Pottawattamie County, relationships mean more at this level than anywhere else. And if you can show your business being attached to such a great program,
Yes.
it's a benefit. I mean, it is truly, you can look at it as a charitable donation, but it's also marketing.
It
does
is
work that
marketing,
way.
yes.
Yeah.
It really is. And we will put your name out there. We'll put it on our social media, on our website. We'd give plenty of recognition to those sponsors. But like I said, they're just the key to make this sustainable. And that's what we really need.
On Pottawattamie County Roots, we explore the places that make our region home and the people who keep them connected. That is why we are proud to feature Marnie Elkhorn Communications, your local communications provider serving Marnie, Elkhorn, Walnut, Avoca, and other southwest Iowa towns with high-speed fiber internet, reliable phone service, and TV options built for rural living. With real local support and unlimited data plans, you get speeds up to 1 gig to work, stream, and stay in touch with family and neighbors. Visit metc.net to learn more and get connected today. What if your healthcare provider came to you? Me to You is an Iowa-based in-home primary care practice, bringing personalized medical care directly to your home. Especially helpful for people who have difficulty getting out, Me to You serves patients of all ages, from children through end-of-life care, from wellness visits and chronic disease management to preventative care and advanced care planning. That means less time traveling, less time in waiting rooms, and more time where it matters most. Learn more at metoucare or call 641-843-8405.
Going through the Community Foundation still with the corporate sponsors like that?
Community Foundation, or they can always get in touch with the office and ask for me. And I'm happy to talk to someone about sponsorships also.
How much of your job is taken up with doing programs like this? Because, listen, you work in a tough industry. So this has to be something that lets you think about something else for a while. So are you able to... Is this something that can help you with your own personal spirits of being able to get through?
I mean, most definitely, yes. I get to enjoy working on Shop with the Sheriff from the end of August all the way through the end of November. So it's a nice little perk of that time of year where I get to do something completely different and be able to help these families and get them what they're needing for their winter essentials and help some kids pick out some fun toys. And it's just, it's definitely a bonus to my job.
You know, I could use some fun toys too. I qualify for that. You take a look around and stuff, and I just recently did a show. I got a bobblehead over here. You know,
Looking for a new skateboard this year.
10 years old. That was my skateboard year. I got that when I was 10, and I'm old enough that they were not big back then. They were narrow. But anyway, that's a whole different conversation. But okay, so just kind of to recap, best way for either to make a plain donation or for corporate sponsors, and I'm sure they're going to need some more information about that too. So just the path to get there.
If someone wants to reach out to the Pottawattamie County Sheriff's Office, they can ask for me, Rikayla Champlin. I'm happy to talk to anyone about corporate sponsorships or about any kind of a donation at all. The Community Foundation for Western Iowa is the website where you can make donations. There's a link to Share Iowa that you click on, and then you just search Shop with the Sheriff, and you can find our page there and donate right there.
Well, thank you for, and for the entire department for doing all of this hard work.
Thank you.
It's a great program. And I know that, I mean, you're talking about 50 kids. This is not a small thing.
Nope, it's not a small thing.
It's not. And these are a very large group of young people get to they get to have something a little bit brighter. And you're right. Now is the perfect time to be thinking about this, because oftentimes we get into November and you're under a crunch. And we got the holidays coming up, and we're Thanksgiving, and Grandma and Grandpa are coming over, and I got to get the house clean, and all of these different things that go into that. Well, you don't have to think about that right now, but the program's still coming.
That's right.
That day is still coming that they're going to be doing this. So again, thank you very much. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Well, you're welcome here anytime. Right. And also, thanks for being the first guest on this set.
Hey.
I have sat by myself and recorded here a couple of times, but I haven't had anybody sitting in that chair yet.
It looks great.
Well, I appreciate that very much. Thank you so much. We also want to thank you for watching, and we thank our hometown sponsors, including Brewed Awakening in Avoca. Stop in, see Bella, grab a great cup of coffee, and whatever she happens to be serving for dinner or for lunch that day, because chances are there's some great scones or breakfast sandwiches or something like that there as well. So thanks to Brewed Awakening for being a part of things here too. My name is Todd Studer. We'll see you next time.